Hello, welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island that we find ourselves on. Last time we took out a pair of sharks because, well, we were swimming between these two wrecks, and they did a bit of damage to us. We ate, and then we did a little sleep, and I've tied it up between episodes. So we have one crate of junk on the beach, and all the other crates have become the thing they fear most. Crate components. Yeah. We need planks, so I turn them all into planks, which is probably the most efficient thing that can happen. Also, you might see a little bit of blur between the sea and the little planks. Anything that goes between us and anything that's moving will have a little bit of motion blur on it because we are at the very edge of the map. And one of the things that happens at the edge of the map in Stranded Deep is the shadows get a bit glitchy. So in order to not to have disco shadows, what I've done is I've changed anti-aliasing in the game from SMAA, submorphic anti-aliasing, to TXAA, temporal anti-aliasing. So it's a little bit more blurry. Don't adjust your eyes, but the shadows are much less glitchy. So, you know, it's a payoff, a trade-off, if you will. Anyway, what I need to do is I need to pick up the bed, I need to pick up the lantern, I need to put both of them in my pants, I need to eat something, so let's do that. Tin and all? You don't say. It's cheeky. Also, there's not much left on this island. The big wreck is mostly glitched into the ground, so the superstructure is there. But I don't think there's too much on the superstructure in terms of stuff, so I'm thinking maybe we go to another island, that one over there. Yes, maybe we do. Maybe it is something that will interest us. So we got plenty of fuel. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get out of here. Backing up, backing up. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. No, let's carry on. That's House of Pain. An Irish rap band. House of Pain. Yeah, oh, the sea is so soupy with this anti-aliasing. It's terrible. It's like, even the developers, they don't use temporal anti-aliasing because it makes everything look a little bit like soup. And I'm like, yes, but I have people that were watching this and I don't want their eyeballs to fall out because the shadows are turning in. Oh man, we'll change the anti-aliasing when we get closer to the center of the map. Even just a little way, it makes things a little better. Also, what is loading in that's making this jump around a little bit? Don't know. Speaking of taking care of your eyeballs, how is everyone at home? Because I was at work, and I know what you're thinking. Hey, YouTube isn't your job? YouTube doesn't pay me. I don't even know if adverts run on YouTube. They were threatening to put adverts on all YouTube videos, and I'm like, I haven't switched them on. I've never switched them on. I mean, we did way back when we were affiliated, but not now. They're all disabled, and they have been for years. We got arrows. Yes, we do. So I'm going to put this down on beach. Bonk. And then that on top of it. Oh, Mr. Krabs. Oh, Leonardo da Pinchi. I think one crab is actually standing on... there he is. So, yeah, no, YouTube doesn't pay. I don't run adverts on these videos. I don't know if you see the adverts. But, so I was at work and I was like, I wonder how everyone is at home. Because you see names under the videos, people comment, and you see the numbers, so people watch and don't comment. It's okay. Some people watch a lot of videos, some people stick around for a bit and then disappear, but I'm just hoping that everyone at home is okay. Because it's about as much as you can hope for. It is 8:23 in the morning, which means we need to leave it a little bit. The sea is murky like soup for the time being. So that we can't really see that wreck there, but we can if we go above the surface. We can see much more of it. I don't see a shark, but I know there's two in the area. Ah, yes. So yeah, I'm genuinely hoping everyone is good. Life is treating you well. I mean, I don't know if there's any environmental disasters going on. It seems like every year something happens. Something's on fire or flooded or frozen. Nobody's wellhead is exploding these days, no? No? I'm hoping it's all okay. Oh, there is a big wreck out there. Might be a good idea to go investigate that. Do we need the raft? Ooh, we might need the raft! Because I can't see us getting over the gunnels. Alright. There is a tide in the game, which means that at different times of the day, we may or may not be able to get onto that. Boom! 56 days survived. Oh, it's a little bit of a jump scare every time it tells us that. Do you have lanterns? No. No. Oh. Blonk, I'm going to leave you there because this seems very shallow. And see if we can get over the hole in the gunnel. Look at that, those shadows. If we didn't change the anti-aliasing, those shadows would literally be ripping your eyeballs out. And you'd just be like, oh, my eyes. I was just watching something as oh, my word. I was just watching something. Oh, that didn't work. That did, though. Yeah, you never used to be able to jump out of the water, and then they changed that. That was one of the things they changed. We got some barrels. We have an island, which is fairly low res, because it is. Ooh, a shark. Hello. Ooh, a shark. Ooh, hello. How are you today, Mr. Shark? Are you well? John Shark Spartan. That didn't work at all. I'm sorry. I will find you. I will find you. Find them and destroy them. No, wait, that's two different films. That's Taken, and that's The Matrix. Find them and destroy them. He's unplugged. He doesn't know. Bonk. Oh, 2. Coming back. It was a hammerhead that messed us up last time. But 4 refined spears make short work of our, well, sharky friend. I was going to say fishy friend, but we keep establishing that sharks and fish are similar but not the same. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Now, I think what we've done here is killed him so fast that the music didn't have a chance to start. So now the shark music is playing, even though the shark is dead. I think we've done this before, and the only way to get around it is to save, go back to the main menu, and then, yeah, literally start over. Not start the whole game over, just the session. Oh, that sucks. The music occasionally gets bugged, and you're just like, oh, lantern. The music occasionally gets bugged, and you're just like, well, what I can do about that? Yep, shark music. Shark music forever. Oh, but maybe there is a shark in the area. No, there isn't. Can we? Yes, we can. We can glitch onto the roof. We found that out a couple of episodes ago. In fact, I think we've been glitching onto things for more than a couple of episodes. Oh, island. Yeah, there isn't another shark out there. There's no other shark. So I'm just gonna leap. Oh yeah, there's another box. With some useful stuff in it. I'll tell you what, we'll put the lantern in there. And then we will pick up the engine part. And then I'll put the plank in there. Ooh, no, I'll put both planks. Oh, both planks in there. Then I'll drop the engine part. And then I'll just take the fishing spear and go... Ah. I hope that was the fishing spear. I hope that was the fishing spear and not one of my refined spears. One of 3. Whoa, wait, what? What? Wait, 1 of 3, 1 of 4? So I just threw a fishing spear and one of my refined spears is gone? I hope it's still in the hammerhead, because otherwise that's kind of disappointing. How did I get rid of 2 spears at the same time? That doesn't make any sense. There's never anything in this room. Alright, we gotta sort the music out. Music is, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah, no, that sucks if it just ate one of our spears. We just lost 2 spears. Right. You're still dead. Good. Come with me. I have something I need you to do. I have something I need you to do. Follow me. Was the crab still? Is Mr. Pinchi still around? I was going to push Mr. Pinchi around with a dead crab. Oh, ow! What a butthole. Anyway, I'm just going to save and get rid of the music a second. Save. Ow. So, yeah, when you save and reload into a game, what happens is you stand still for a few seconds just doing nothing. I need to do an audio sync check in order to sync the audio and video, and this lad here took the opportunity to start pinching my butt. And I'm just like, could you stop doing that? We're not in a Melbourne nightclub. Anyway, what I was going to do is use Mr. Shark, the shark's body, which is a physics object, to push around Mr. Pinchi. You can do that. Why? Because you can, look. See? The physics objects don't like interacting. Yeah, sucks to be you. In fact, I'm just going to bonk his brains. Ow! How is it that you, of all the crabs, are being the biggest pain in my butt? Pain in my butt? Pain in my butt. Good. We do need to eat and drink. We do have smoked large fish meat. And we do have a little bit of water. So we should start healing. Good, 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 good. The healing will take place. The sea still looks like soup. I really don't like this anti-aliasing setting, but it's one thing we have to live with. Don't look at me. So the shark music is now gone. That got fixed by... What loaded in? Lantern! That's exactly what we want. In the pants you go. So we got a couple of lanterns off this island. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There is a lot of clay here. There is a lot of clay here. I don't like it when the music stops, but we do need that clay. Do we do it? Do we take the clay? I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. There's so much stuff here that we would be a fool if we didn't take it. Take the clay with your mouth and your butt. Now, play that back in your little mind palace and work out exactly what the heck that means. I don't... it's a storm. Why? Why? What a world, what a world. It's a storm. If we look up and down. Yeah, look, the rain sprites don't... The blurry ass rain sprites don't turn up until you look directly up. Why are they blurry? Same reason. Really? Yep. Boop. Okay. Well, at least the underwater is a little bit clearer. Ooh, just don't like it. Don't like it, Mr. Frodo. Grab you. And you. Keep an eye out. And there's a shark. Knew it. I 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 knew it. Did you know it? Yes, I knew it. 1, 2, 3. Come back. No, we have to wait for the music to start. Ah, yes. Wait for the music to start so that murdering the shark triggers the stop music. Okay, bonk. Done. Ooh, poison boy. Don't like that. You don't like to see it. No, I really don't like to see it. It's poisonous. And it would eat off. Actually, is it poisonous? No, because you're not eating it. It's venomous. The difference between venom and poison is you ingest poison. But you are pricked by venom, where it is injected into you. Ah, semantics then. Yeah, it's basically just a lesson in semantics. So we've taken 2 sharks out on this island, both of them are hammerheads. Could there be another one? Yes, there could be a great white. Occasionally you do get great whites and things spawn on or around islands because the game's like, ooh, you know what? I don't know my own strength. And then sometimes more than one shark will appear. It's just like, oh yeah, that's fun. Why? Don't know. This is not so much clay. I don't want to try go for it all because I'm worried that more sharks are going to appear. But at the same time, we'll get what we can. We'll get what we can. This one was in a rock, a bit of rock. There we go. Can we get out of here, please? Please swim faster. And breathe and move. And what is the time of day? 2:41. So it's going to start getting murky underwater anyway. Oh, we got so much clay. That's a good haul. Good haul. What do we need the clay for? Well, we're probably going to be starting to use it at some point. Tell you what. Nope. Quick craft a clay pile, and then put all the clay in there. There we go. There we go. But what does that do? A clay pile means that it's a bunch of things that aren't physics objects, so it's a little easier for the computer to render. Okay, I'm trying to use this. Trying to use this pickaxe up, and it's not using up. It's being stubborn and not exploding. Good. Well, I'm glad we could have that conversation. No, you're okay. The black-tip reef shark is fine. The goober? The big old... Oh, yeah, it did explode. The big old fish over there. He's fine. He's got a couple of large meat on him, I think. Never taken one out. Didn't see the need. Didn't see the need. So we got another 5. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So we have, well, what we have is an environmental disaster on the beach. Every time we turn up on the beach, we end up with an environmental disaster. It's like, oh, more dead crabs and sharks and stuff. It's like, yeah, well, they started it. They did the thing. They were the boys that were like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go and eat your pants. And I'm like, don't eat my pants. And they were like, no, too late. How am I? Don't ask. Anyway. Oh. They all went in there. I was not expecting that. Grab you. Don't really need anything else out of there. Grab you. Actually, this is a useful container. Yes, it is. But not a useful container, a useful container. Okay, these 4 items, going on the beach. Going on the beach. Going on the beach. Going on the beach. That is a fishing spear. I mean, yeah, but also why? Well, because the fishing spear, I'm not entirely sure if I throw the fishing spear, I'm going to lose another refined spear. Let's try that. One of 3, 1 of 3, 1 of 4. So yeah, we lost a spear somewhere. Huh, weird. And if you throw it against a rock, I think it explodes. Yeah, it does. You break it and it should disappear? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so we've got 1 of 4, 1 of 3. Yeah. Maybe I threw it and didn't know. I don't know. Maybe I double clicked. Who knows? Who knows? That crab is going mental over there. It's like a crab disco for 1. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 13 clay. We've got, oh, actually more than that. 13. 14, 15, 16, 17 clay. I'll take it. That is a useful amount of clay. So you can go bonk there. We kind of tippity top on stuff. So it might be worth going back to Home Island. 1 of 2 lanterns. I think we got another lantern here somewhere over the rainbow. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you go. So we got 3 lanterns. I mean, it's not great, but it's not the worst. And we've got other islands to explore, so yeah. You can go in the pants, and we will go and have a look and see the sun going down on what was a beautiful day in paradise. In fact, it's not even that late. We've got another hour, in-game hour. Did we look for any other wrecks? I think that's the important thing, and I'm not seeing much out here. We've got so much metal. I don't really know what to do with it. I mean, I guess you could go in the pants, but let's get out the torch. Can we see underwater? No. We can see merely our hand in front of our face, and that is not an effect of the anti-aliasing nose effect at the time of day. It's very late in the day. It's too late in the day. Bird, where are you going? Come back. One of the things that animals don't really do very well is smooth motion. Don't know why, they always seem a little bit vibratey, like, well, they do. Okay, cool. The vibrator, of course, developed to treat hysteria in ladies. Seriously? Yeah, no, seriously, look it up. It's a thing. It's what happens when dudes try and do lady medicine and don't really understand what the heck they're doing. I thought we could get up in the tree, but we can't. Oh. I hope we can do, because we're gonna need to eat and drink anyway. We can have a bit of a coconut. Oh, a coconut supper. A good idea, yes. That's not a good idea. Throw you on the beach. Give it a good old crack. And have a little drink as the sun goes down. And what was a beautiful day in paradise. What we can do is we can eat. We can flap of the coconut. And then we can have a little sleep. And then peel out, I guess. It's probably the best thing for us to do. So, we have a bunch of stuff. That's a crab. Let's leave the crab alone. Let's not deal with crab. So we did bring a lantern with us, but what we can do is we can save and then we can sleep. Excellent, and it is 4:08 in the morning, 4:09 in the morning. That's a pain in the butt because that means that we have 2 hours before the sun comes up. Okay, I've got an idea. Drop the wood container down, check the number of spaces, 2 slots. Okay, I think if we clear this guy out, yes, got an idea. So if we clear it out, we can take some of the bits and pieces with us. So we have 1 of 3, there we go, and then an empty jerry can. Yep, we can do that. Right, I'll pick that up because we'll need it. We'll need it momentarily, and we also need the. Wait, is Mr. Krabs part 2 the pinching? Is he getting a little bit close? It's like I just want to come over there and just give a little nibble in the bum. I'm like, yeah, but you're huge. You'll just go straight through the meat into the bone. I wouldn't do that. It's kind of painful. Like, no. I know what I'm doing. I'm a crab. Anyway, what we need to do is we need to cut these guys into pieces. So, in the light of the lantern, we can just do it. Ah, it's disgusting.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, she said the same thing. I was just like, is she going to say the same thing? Yep. I mean, we've taken quite a lot of skin off sharks before. So the first 3 with the knife, you get rawhide, and the second 3, you get meat. The audio does change. It's a little bit more against the bone, I guess, with a knife. When you are taking off the meat, the hammerhead will probably flip. No, it didn't. Quite often they flip and just jump away. Kind of interesting to see the ground. Oh, actually, as the thing dissolved, the ground was moving around. I guess that's the temporal anti-aliasing in effect. So we'll take. Oh, we can't because we have no more space in the backpack. So we're going to need to cook the meat. And we can do that at home when we get home. Yes, because home has an indoor barbecue. Yes, and if you haven't seen the mansion, you can see it in all its glory. Sans made outfits because, well, we don't have any of those for our waiting staff or even ourselves. Ah, that's the thing. What else did we be talking about last episode? The speed of light? 670,660. We already worked out that in miles per hour. Go and watch an older episode if you haven't already. Okay, so we've got plenty of skin and we got the meat, and then we can stand up as the sun. Ooh, it's nearly time for the sun to come up. So, can we fit the rest of the stuff in our pants? What we're going to do is we're going to fill the tank. So juice that up. And then put that in. Yeah, in there. Nope. Yep. Get rid of our tools, so we don't need that, and we don't need that. So we got a few spare slots. We can pick up the bed. We can pick up that, and we can watch the sun come up on another beautiful day in paradise. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the anti-aliasing because we're going inland. So it's going to get glitchy for a bit. I think we head towards that island and then kind of guess our way the rest of it. So the way you do this is you hit escape, you go to options, you go to graphics, you scroll down, you find anti-aliasing. TXA is temporal anti-aliasing, not recommended. No anti-aliasing, not recommended. Fast approximate anti-aliasing. Friends don't look friends, use FXAA. So we're going to use subpixel submorphic anti-aliasing. Hit apply, and then go back, and then hit resume. Everything suddenly gets super sharp. Well, not for you guys because you're watching on YouTube, and YouTube compresses the ass out of it, but the shadows get super glitchy. Oh no, the shadows are super glitchy. That crab though. That crab. So it is 6:27 in the morning. We're going to pull up the anchor. We're going to turn on the engine. We're going to back away. Give it a little bit of left rudder or opposite rudder. And then, yeah, give it all the beans and the business. Goodbye, island. You had some cool stuff on you and some sharks, and you were kind of cool, and then we had to take some bits out, and that was fine. Anyway, We will head this direction. So we can tell we're heading in the right direction because the waves always travel from one side of the map to the other in the same way. And we are now going with the waves, and we know our house is where the rising sun is. The house of the rising sun. So we are heading towards New Orleans. Wait a minute. I don't get that. Don't you? Surely you do. Oh, look, hex bolts. Wonderful. So where is Island? Where is Island? Oh, Mama, where is Island? I don't know. I mean, it's absolutely huge. As soon as we see the billboard, we'll be okay. Is that it? No, I don't think that's it. So we've been there. Yeah, we've been there. There was a storm, and there was a tiny little container washed up on the beach. So I think we've got all the stuff from there. This island here, and that one over there, I can't remember. I think this might be the one where we've stolen a load of trees from. Do we go left again? Just need to do a little, like a crazy Ivan as we zigzag around the Pacific. Crazy Ivan? What, the hunt for Red October? Yeah, you know it. Yo, you know it. Looks like we're being followed by something. That is definitely shark noise, and that is expected. Also, the shadows should be getting less glitchy. Yes, they are. Excellent. Keep an eye out for hope. There it is. Right ahead. Well, not quite right ahead. It's over here, though. Good. So, yeah, Home Island. Huge, and I can see the house from here. At least, I think I can see the house from here. If it's not a house, then I have done a bit of a bad thing. Also, I don't know if you've been to that island. But we need to go home. We need to offload some stuff. And it would be quite handy to have a harbour on the side of the island where the house is. It would, yeah. It'd be super handy. So hopefully we can get everything. I think I know which side of the island we're on. Can we see the Dakota yet? Can you see a giant aeroplane stuffed up in the trees? The answer is not quite yet, no, but we can see the house. So one of the things we're going to do is put lanterns on the roof of the house in order to, so that when we're flying around and if we happen to land in the evening or at night, then we can see the top of the house and it acts as a lighthouse. We will literally be lighthouse people, which is fun. Unless you happen to be an Australian kids TV show Round the Twist, in which case there will be a ghost in the outhouse. That was the first episode, the ghost in the dunny. And then one of the kids lost their plate, which is a plate that holds like a false tooth, and then he lost it in the dunny. And weirdly, they had to go to the sewage place to find his plate, and it was just like, wait, doesn't an outhouse just empty straight into the ground? Oh, rock! Ah, bugger! Oh, we got over the top of it. I don't know if we're still being followed. There are a lot of rocks. Did you put the rocks in? This is a custom island. No, everything underwater is just added by the game. Ah, wonderful. It's nice to be home. And look, the shadows are not glitching because we're on the interior of the map, so we can turn that off. Which is the one where I had the thing. So that has the meat in it. Excellent. And we're going to need a few lanterns. So we have one lantern in our pants. And we got 1, 2, 3. Excellent. I know it's kind of getting towards the end of the session, but I tell you what, I'm going to head towards the crystal. Oh, look at those god rays through the trees, the light, shafts of light, and the Dakota. I told you, I wasn't lying for anyone who's new to this. I wasn't lying. There is a Dakota up in the trees. And the treehouse. We are treehouse people after all. So we have a lantern here, and we have a lantern at the top, but we don't have a lantern at the bottom, and that's a pain in the butt. We have lanterns on the inside, and we have the death stairs. The stairs to nowhere. Ooh. Oh no. We're not falling down them. Not today, not today. Unless we auto walk, in which case that's hilarious. So we can go 1, 2. It's just vanity, really, just to have, like, the top of the house lit up. I wonder if that'll change, like, at night, whether it will be any different on the inside just because of the way lighting works in this game. Don't know. I think we put a light up in here. Yes, we did. So that's good. I thought they'd be a little further apart. Maybe I'll put the sticks further apart. They look a little bit ridiculous so close together. It's kind of a holdover from what I do when I do things like Minecraft, because I always put little sticks on the roof and put a torch on the roof. Why? Well, it's just nice, you know, because tall buildings tend to have like warning lights on the top of them. So we have a lantern up there. So what I'm going to do is pop and grab a couple of sticks to make a hook. And then put a lantern up here. Now, I'm not entirely sure where we put them, so I'm just going to go up a level. It's, it's like 1, 2, yeah, 2 sticks down, essentially. Nice. I just want a little bit of symmetry, you know? A little bit of symmetry. Never hurt anyone. So about here. Yep. So pop, and then, so that's the 3 lanterns, and then this one is the one we carry around, so the beach is lit up when we are wherever we happen to be. Good. And we've got a bunch of meat that we need to cook. Yes, what a good idea if we were to grab something to actually eat and drink. We are a little bit on the thirsty side. There we go. And I know what you're thinking. Grab some wood. No, we won't. Also, is it a sandstorm weather effect? Yeah, everything's gone. It's a sandstorm. Oh, it means the water is going to be super clear underneath. Yes, it's all the fun of like a storm weather effect. But you can see for miles underwater. It used to be that the surface was completely clear as well. Can we... No, it's kind of blue. I mean, yeah, you can kind of see through the water. But in the old days, oh, the house is just out of range. It's its low-res model. Okay. Yeah, in the old days, the underwater would be super clear. But then there was no deep water between the islands. And there were wrecks between the islands as well. People forget. You can't just stop and get a wreck now. Yeah, it's super clear underwater. Super bright. That's wonderful. And then the house pops in to its normal resolution. So we're going to need a little bit of fuel for the fire. Now I'm not going to use a stick. I'm not going to use a log. I'm not going to use a cat. I'm not going to use a frog. I'm going to use palm fronds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5, 6. Cool. I'll pick you up and then take you by hand up to the thing. It doesn't bother me. You can carry one extra thing in your hands, of course, and everything else goes inside your butt, because even though the game says it's a backpack, the models have no backpacks on them. Really? Yeah, no, there are no backpacks on these models. You can play co-op. Co-op's built into the game now. Just go to the main menu, play co-op, it's fine. And there will be no backpacks on any of the models. So we're going to use the palm fronds because we got so many of them. To renew our fire, we're going to take off the meat, which is a lovely reddy hue. And we're going to drop the meat on the table. Good. And then we're going to take 5, 6. We're going to take the meat, which we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't get 6 there. Wonder if you could just jam it in there. No, it's not a physical model. Weird. Okay. On top of the fire that goes, so that will cook and those will smoke, so we'll need to eat that one first, and we can light the fire. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So dinner will cook, we can do the indoor barbecue, there's plenty of ventilation in this place, and apparently I left a hammer on the floor. What? What? Why did you leave a hammer on the floor? I don't know. If I knew I would know, but I don't. Oh, we do need to eat though. Delightful. It is a meaty treat for our feet and our mouth. There we go. Yeah, sandstorm weather effects. The sea is very dark, a lot of white caps on it, but the shallows are very clear. It's just that kind of weird effect. So as we hop down, bonk. I did that without even looking. Yes, I did. As we hop down to say, hello, Mr. Gyrocopter, the house is looking good. So we've got a few more lanterns, we've got a lot more clay. a lot more clay. Can we do this without running off the edge? There we go. We've got a lot more clay, and we are in a good position. We could probably start looking at making some sort of harbour or something on this side of the island. But I tell you what, until then, I'm going to say, if you like this, definitely leave a little like. If you haven't already, leave a subscribe. It's free and it helps the channel. And if you want notifications, then just click the little bell. That'll give you notifications. If you don't click the bell. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.